Alright, so some folks have been bugging me about doing a video on my parts washer here. So here it is. Used to be a freezer, like out of a bar. The compressor went out, so I got it pretty cheap. I think I paid $100 for it. The way this thing works is I built a big tank on the bottom there. I think it holds 60 gallons. There's two water heater elements in there, 4,500 watts apiece. They're run by a PID controller. Maintains 80 degrees Celsius, which is like 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Open her up here for you. Here's where you put your engine blocks, transmission cases, whatever. Flip the switch on. It's a corn planter chain there. Sprocket, probably can't see it in there, it's too dark. Yeah, oil's pretty grimy right now. Just washed a bunch of stuff. There's the motor on the outside. And spray bar you can see in there. Turn that on too. That's a little linkage I built up there if I can reach. Those are 6 RPM. What do they call them? I don't know. It's like what's in the bottom of a microwave, I guess. The nozzles in there are 1/4-inch NPT car wash V-jet nozzles. I think they're like $4 or $5 a piece. And there's, I think I got 20 of them in there. The hub on the bottom is out of an old reefer unit. The semi-reefer unit I parted out. I repowered my skid steer with the Kubota motor that was in it, and that was just some leftover stuff. It's got 2 great big bearings in it. It's all sealed up. 1.25 shaft. So perfect for the application there. The pump is a Harbor Freight transfer pump. See, my gauge is stuck there. Some trash in there, probably a piece of silicone in it. It runs like close to 50 psi. I had to buy some different nozzles because what I started out with was I think 0.2 gallons per hour, and maybe it was 0.4. Wasn't enough. This thing takes oil off really good. There's a before and after. These look pretty much identical before I started. It takes oil off good, but it doesn't take dirt off very well. It's because I don't think I have the pressure. The heat is what really takes the oil off. What else here? Oh, my timer is a microwave face. Those just have a 15 amp relay hooked to the output of them, so they work pretty good. All these switches are just manual overrides. I can turn that off now. The door switch works. You can turn it on. If you open the door, it'll shut off so you don't get burned, scalded. Built the skimmer. Turn the skimmer switch on there. It works better when the water is cold. The oil's thicker. As you can see, it works pretty good right now too. Just pulls the oil off the top of the water. As long as you don't put anything super dirty in here, the water stays good for a while. You do have to add water probably every 2-3 times you use it. Like I said, if you put a transmission in here that's just covered in dirt, it's going to trash the water right away. if something's too bad, I'll just take it to the car wash and blast it off quick and then put it in here. I do a lot of transmission work and stuff comes out pretty clean, so completely oil free. It's just so much nicer to work like that. I built this thing because if you're watching this video, you probably know how much these things cost to go out and buy one. Other than that, if you got any questions, drop me a comment. I think I got everything covered here. And thanks for. One thing I forgot to add here is there's a 50 mesh screen wedged in here between the two tanks to filter the chunks out. And what I use for soap is Cascade Platinum. It says right here it's tougher than the burnt on messes. So there you have it.